Y'all ready for this? Dum 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 dum. Huh? Huh?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball
Okay,
on
give me.
MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, Lord.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Johan Oviedo. What do we have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
All right, ready to go here. Here is Marcus Semien. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And we are underway. Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
So now it's Corey Seager down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the righty deals. That one ripped. Go away. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's Josh Young. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So 2 down. Jonah Heim digs in now.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw in. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tag at third, out. He can't scramble back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Andrew McCutchen. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Into center. Taveras settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 2. can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. There's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he top of the second. Now it's Robbie Grossman. Oviedo back to work. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now the shortstop, Josh Smith. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Leody Taveras. Liner to second and picked on the hop. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there he goes. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. One left for two. Back here at the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't field it cleanly. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Next to hit, Connor Joe. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Santana on at first, nobody out. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Santana rounds third, headed for the plate. The run scores. Here comes a second. Now 2 runs are in. Here comes the third. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run. And here is Jack Suwinski. And that one fouled off.
I did that on purpose, by the way.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it's caught for the out. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason DeLay. Swings through that one. 0-1. On the ground. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Now here's Chris Owings. Bounce to the right side. Semien to first. That's the 3rd out.
Then we're not going to play with these guys no more. It's 3-2.
Back here at PNC Park, on to the 3rd inning. Seager stands in now. In the air,
Get down
right
here.
center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Ranger. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. His 2nd home run of the game, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 4-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact.
And now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swung on, belted. McCutchen going back on this one. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jonah Heim. Hammered, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now, Robbie Grossman. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 6-3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Digging in. Out towards left center. McCutchen after it. Makes the grab after a long run. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a 1-2 again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
He goes down looking.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Goes down looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. The right-hander back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. McCutchen going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That was a good hit.
Start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hit hard, base hit. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He's done it again. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in.
Pirates with a new
Change that picture.
Yohan Ramirez.
Change that picture.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And brings it in at
Oh
the
my
wall.
God.
Hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's going to be Jonah Heim. That one drilled left field, way back there. And it's off the wall. Runner holds it third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. So they're at the corners now. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen has it sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on Ready to Go, bottom 4. Leading off, Carlos Santana. Perez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.